I had to start off with a smile. That's what I do. Start with a smile. Happy Tuesday night, everybody. Hopefully, everybody has had a wonderful day and everything. On this, I like the word tantalizing. That's the word I like to use. So, pardon my French, but that's what I like to use. So, hello, everybody. Good night, good evening, good morning, wherever you are, good afternoon. My name is Toria Howard, and I am here live day 10 of 21 of my 21 day challenge to go live. And I'm tired already. So I have the 21-day covenant of going live. Some of my hair is all over my face and my eye. For 21 days straight. And I'm on day 10. So Lord help me because I'm sleepy. I might fall asleep during this live. I don't know, but bear with me. So just wanted to come and give you some real estate updates and some different things that I have been working on. Hopefully, you saw my reel today. I did a little reel about the mortgage rates today. I'm going to talk about that because, ooh, have they climbed? They have climbed since the last week. I have talked to you all about them. So, like I said, my name is Toria Howard. Thank you, Carlos. Hi, Arkitty. Hi, Carlos. Everybody. My name is Toria Howard. Excuse me. I'm a realtor with EXP Realty. I am a real estate investor with my company, Exquisite Dreams Properties. I'm also let me adjust my light a little bit. I'm also a commercial loan broker, helping people invest in real estate and also other commercial products. If you want to do airport, school, whatever the case may be. I also offering business funding. So if you need business funding, you can contact me for that. And I'm also in the credit restoration financial literacy space. So let's kick it off by what's going on in Memphis, because living in Memphis and in the surrounding areas. So looking at the Memphis market, as far as new homes for sale on the market, you have 255 homes. So that's been steady for the last few weeks. Around the 250 mark has been the homes for sale. So people still listing their houses ready to sell. But are you ready? Talk about that. So 260 houses have been sold in the last 70 days. So, 7 days. So that's pretty substantial. And then that's 189 pending. So that means they are in escrow waiting to close. So people are still buying and selling, people, even though these interest rates are going up. That means your income got to go up if you want to buy a home. But all in all, people are still buying and selling in this market, and people are afraid. Stop being a scary person. Don't be a scary person. Go ahead and achieve what you want to achieve by, maybe buy a duplex and, rent out the other side. If you can't afford the house of your dreams and have that duplex for a couple of years living there, then take that duplex, the equity from that duplex, and buy your dream home and have that paying your mortgage. Wouldn't that be nice? Then you have the other side paying your mortgage while you stand on the other side, but that's a little extra gain for you. So, talking about, um, let's talk about the mortgage rates first. Well, no, I'm gonna go back to that. We'll talk about some fun stuff first, I guess. So, if you are looking to buy, I'm trying to get back to my screen. June is National Homeowners Month, if you did not know. I know they always naming these months different things, different whatever. But it's National Homeowners Month. So if you've been prepared to purchase a home, I can guide you and help you with those next steps. So in this competitive market like we are in, it's important to be prepared before starting your home search. So I'm sharing 6 ways to prepare as a home buyer in our market. So have your finances in order. Down payment, closing costs, moving expenses. So I know there's a lot of programs out there for first time home buyers, but to be more marketable and more credible to the the lenders, it's good to have at least 2 months of your mortgage payments saved in the bank, even though you're not going to use it. They want to see that you know how to manage money. So I'll give you that little tidbit. Yes, there is a lot of money out there to get for first time home buyers, but please, please, please do not be lackadaisical on the whole point of saving your money and showing it in the bank, because they're going to look at those bank accounts anyway. Show that you're credit worthy, for one, and also you're money worthy, because they know that you can save that money. It's 2 months of your mortgage, so save at least 2 months of your mortgage when you're thinking about buying a home. So you're moving expenses. I'm not moving nothing no more. So I hire people to move my stuff. I don't know about you. Maybe you got cousin Junebug or whoever. Kudos to you. But I'm not moving nothing no more. Next time I move, I'm not packing nothing anymore. I'm paying somebody to pack and move. Because two things I despise: moving and looking for a job. Two of the most time consuming things that you can think of. But anyway, I'm getting off on a tangent. But also your closing costs. So there are other expenses in the home buyer process that you got to be aware of. So make sure that you have money for your appraisal, your inspections, your closing costs. That first time home buyer is going to help you with the down payment, but not everybody has the closing cost money now. Um, I'm getting professionals to move myself. I understand now, Kenny. When you are talking about as far as funding, you can get there's programs out there too that will help you get the funding for your closing costs and those other expenses. But just don't bank on other people's help. Learn how to save your own money. We got to stop looking for the handouts. I said we got to stop looking for the handouts and start saving money just to show that you can. That's all you need to do is show it. And sometimes you have to spend it. One of my clients was favorable on the house that he has, which I need to follow up with him, because he had money saved, he had his own down payment, he had his own closing costs. All of that is favorable. Not saying that you had to have all of that. There are programs out there, but just to be mindful of this competitive market, you need to make sure that you are better than the best. I will say that. So get pre-approved by a lender before starting your search. Make sure you do your due diligence with your lenders, because of the fact that you need to ask them the right and appropriate questions. Ask them how many loans have they closed this year, how responsive they are, what is the minimum requirements. Get to know a lender and build a relationship with your lender before you need the lender. That's the best thing to do. So if you're going to use a bank, go to the bank, know the mortgage lenders, get a relationship with them, ask those questions. That's what they're there for. They don't have nothing else to do. Make an appointment, ask those questions, go in there, you know, ever so often, and guess what? They'll know you by name, and then they'll be more favorable towards you. It's all about relationships too, people. So be ready for competition with other buyers. Just got to be prepared. I lost a lot of clients because they gave up on the home search. People have to stop having a champagne taste on a beer budget. Sorry, I just had to say that. Because you get frustrated at me because you can't find a house of your dreams when your budget doesn't afford the houses in your head. So the whole point is to refocus on what is the priority. I had one of my real estate friends was just telling me she had a woman give up on a house. She's living in a hotel. Okay, she's living in a hotel with all of her children. It's five of them, five children and herself living in a hotel. She gave up on looking for buying this home because the furniture that she had in storage wouldn't fit in the house. Priorities, people. You got to get your priorities in order. Like if I had the opportunity to put my children in a home versus being in a hotel, I would have sold that furniture. But I digress. People just don't understand or see what's in front of them because you miss your blessing when you think that it's not good enough. I'm going to say that again. You will miss your blessing if you feel like it's not good enough. you know, yeah, that wasn't smart at all. but that's what she did. So she's still living in the hotel. So know your budget and be ready to make a competitive offer. So when they talk about competitive offer, but now it's kind of the tide is kind of changing. So you might have an opportunity to be able to still get some things in there. Prices are coming down because the interest rates are going up, and I'll discuss that in just a second. So last but not least, have an experienced agent on your side to negotiate on your behalf, like myself. Um, he said staying in a hotel is a nightmare. I could only imagine, and it's expensive too. So if you want, to go over the home buying process, I would love to help you. You can give me a call. My link is in my bio, in my on my Instagram. You can send me a comment on YouTube. I'm gonna post my link on YouTube too, so you can reach out to me, or you can tap that link in on my Facebook page and reach out to me if you got some questions about the home buyer process. I don't mind answering any questions to help you get ready. You tap that link and schedule an appointment with me, or you can send me a DM or comment, whatever the case may be. So remember, June is National Homeowners Month, so be prepared. Now, those of you that are selling, talk about some things that you can do to stage your home to sell. So if you're getting ready to list this summer, the summer is the hottest time to list your home because everybody is out, in the streets and everything. So there are some things that you need to do to make your home look, the best on the block. Yeah, realtors are great people. The right realtor is. I've heard some horror stories. Some of you guys need to tighten up. Um, but anyway, so curb appeal is one of the biggest things because that's the first thing that somebody is going to see when they first drive up to your home. So make sure that you're boosting your curb appeal. Nice landscaping. I mean, if you don't want to put the flowers and stuff out, but at least have the yard looking, the yard cut, the bushes trimmed back. Nice paint job. Things like that. Um, so and I lost my. No, I don't want to scroll. Here we go. Made me mad now, messing up my flow. So spruce up your porch. Painting your door makes a big difference. Painting your door makes a big difference. If you paint your door, that gives the house a pop, and people pay attention to that. It won't let me swipe to my next one. Deep clean, definitely deep clean, 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 clean. Please make sure it's clean. Porches, patios, inside and out. Bring some summer decor. Bring some color in there. Brighten that up. Show off your outdoor living areas. A lot of people like the backyard, so make sure that the backyard looks nice. Style it up a little bit, and that's just for the outside. As far as the inside is concerned, just making sure it's clean and it's there's not a lot of clutter and a lot of stuff on the walls because people need to see how they would live in that space. So that would be your biggest thing as to the inside, making sure things are in a place, nice neutral colors on the wall. You might like pink and red and blues, and well, blue is not bad. Blue is kind of a neutral color, but something that is neutral so people can, picture themselves living there. Little updates that you can do. Who was that lady? Let me have her. I feel you on that, Arkenny. Um, little things that you can do. Paint job makes a big deal inside and out because you wouldn't even think that a paint job will cost as much money, but it costs a lot to paint inside and out. So good paint jobs, good floors, good countertops. The kitchen is key. Even though people that don't even cook love a good kitchen. So kitchen is stellar, master bedroom stellar, is gonna sell. Everything else can look like blah blah. No, I'm just kidding. And the backyard is a big deal for a lot of people too. So let's talk about the interest rates. Let's talk about it. I did a reel earlier, so go back on my page if or somewhere and find it. I did a reel about the interest rates because woo have they spiked since last week. Last week, It went up like a whole 1%. So, like I told you before, the higher your credit score, the better your interest rate. So right now, for a 740 to a 740 and above, because it doesn't matter if you have a 740 or 850, the interest rate is going to be the same. So you have the average is for a 30-year fix is 6.2. I know that sounds scary, but when I bought my first home, I was like 8-9%. So nothing. Well, and if you're complaining about the interest rates, you should have had yourself ready when the interest rates were 0 to 2%. Wouldn't have to complain. But here we are. I digress. It's still a good time to buy real estate, regardless of the fact. Regardless of the fact what's going on. So 740 and above is 622. 6.22. A 720 to 739 credit score is a 6.3. A 700 to 719 is 6.6. So you see it's going up. The lower your credit score get. 680 to 699 is a 7.1. So it's almost a whole 1% more than if you had a 740 or above. So just be mindful of that. 660 to 679 is a 7.3. And then a lot of lenders are not even going below 640. So I'm not going to discuss that, but some lenders are. So 640 to 659 is a 7.138. So as you can see, the correlation is the higher your credit score, the better your interest rate. When I did my reel earlier, um, if you had a 740 and above and you had a $300,000 mortgage, your mortgage, like I said, it was, what was it? 6.2. So if you had a $300,000 mortgage, 3% down, which makes that 291 is your loan. That means that your mortgage payment is going to be 1809, 1,809. Now, if you had a 640 to a 659, your interest rate as your interest rate, your your monthly mortgage is 209,000. So $200 more, which equates to like $72,000 more that you're going to pay for a 30-year mortgage because you had a lower credit score. Men lie, women lie, numbers don't lie. Bad credit is going to cost you more than fixing your credit, building your credit is ever going to cost you. But people never can see in the towards the future. They always will only want to recognize what's in front of them. Right now is a time to get your finances in order. Of course, I know you hear it. There is going to be a recession. I mean, some people are already feeling it. Some people had already been in a recession. A lot of people cannot afford the food. The gas is crazy. Everything. So it's time to recession-proof your life. One thing is protecting and fixing your finances so that you can use credit to be able to do the things that you need to do, to be able to move, to be able to make moves. So I just wanted to bring that up because $72,000 more is a lot of money. It's a lot of money to pay more for a mortgage. Plus, on top of that, you're going to pay like 4 times the house is worth anyway with the 30-year mortgage. So, plus the extra $72,000 extra. That's a lot of money to waste. It's a lot of money to waste. So get your finances in order, people. You don't have to come to me, but you can go to somebody else. So I want, last but not least, because I don't want to be doom and gloom, we'll talk about 10 most walkable neighborhoods in Memphis. A lot of people, it's the summertime, people want to get out, people like to walk the neighborhood. And listen, there are walkable neighborhoods. So, of course, Midtown is in there, East Midtown, Barry F. Homes. That is still in that kind of, you know, Midtown area. Oops. Ansdale Park, still kind of in that Midtown area. And It's like Midtown is the place to be. Cooper Young, of course, in the Midtown area. Idlewild Historic District. And what do you mean by walkability? Just able to walk to stores, restaurants, bars, things of entertainment. That's what that means. Colonial View is number 6. That's over in the 38117 area, East Memphis area, off of Southern and Park Avenue. New Pathways is number 7. That is over there, down like downtown district area. And then you have Victorian Village, which is number 8, which is kind of Midtown area as well. So the Midtown area is where it's at for walkability. North Memphis Concerned Citizens. I don't know what that is. Somebody tell me what it is. I'm looking at it. Oh, okay, kind of downtown area. Okay, walkability. And then Winchester Park is the last one by Thomas Street and between Thomas Street and 40. So mostly Midtown. We should know that, right? So when you're thinking about moving to a neighborhood, there's a lot of factors that need to be in place. Is it important for stores to be around you close by? Is it important for you to have a coffee shop or places, bars and restaurants close by? All those things are taken into consideration when you're talking about buying a home, because that's going to be your local neighborhood. You would love to spend in that local neighborhood. So, it helps your property increase. So more businesses that are in your area, the better your neighborhood. You know, that's just how it works. So I hope that was some good information. Check out my reel. I did some this today. I'm gonna do some more tomorrow. And what's today? Tuesday. Saturday's my birthday. So turn up, turn up. You know, cash at me. You anybody want to cash at me? Yeah, we'll get the shameless plug out. Cash at me for my birthday. I'll be pouring into everybody. Pouring into me. TD Howard 18. No, I'm just kidding. Yep. And I'm gonna do a reel. I'm gonna do that reel where they say my birthday's tomorrow. My birthday's tomorrow. My birthday's tomorrow. I'm gonna do that one. So I'm excited to be 41. I know I look good, don't I? 41, baby. 41 looks good on me. But I feel better than I have ever felt in my life. So as far as health wise, still working through everything with my career and everything like that. But I'm trusting the process. That's always a process. So just wanted to bring some value to you guys tonight. Um, you know, living in Memphis, please get your finances in order. That's all I can say, because the recession is here. The recession is now. The time is now to get your finances in order so that you can do the things that you need to do. Buy up some real estate once this recession really hits. Now, it's not going to be like a bubble or a crash or anything like that. It's just that, um, you know, particularly it could be some more foreclosures. I mean, unfortunately, I should say, might be some more foreclosures coming on the market because people are struggling. But don't let that struggle stop you from achieving all the things that you want to achieve. Don't put the recession and all this fear mongering in your way to stop you from moving forward. So, like I said, I hope there was some good information. And like I said, like, comment, and share. Thank you for all of you that always come on. Carlos Arkenny, call me tomorrow. I might forget Arkenny, so call me, please. I got you. Um, and you know, I just want everybody to win. That's why I'm educating people on finances. I'm educating people on our real estate. It's time to win. It's too much money out here. Oh, well, thank you, Quentin. I think that's what it says. White Quentin. Thank you so much. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it. I forgot to say, if you're watching this live, drop a one. If you new to my live, drop a 2. And if you're watching the replay, drop a 3. I should have said at the beginning, look, I'm sleepy. Things happen. I've been doing stuff all day, preparing for everything that I was going to do today. Still didn't get everything done that I needed to do, but hey, I'm not going to dwell on it. Tomorrow's another day to be able to do so. So all I got to say is, once again, the the lower your credit score, the worse your interest rates are going to be. It doesn't matter if you're buying a home, a car, your insurance score. Everything is a factor of your personal credit score, unfortunately. So you need to make sure that you're doing that. And yes, you can build business credit while you're working on your personal credit. You can do that, but make sure that you still work on that, getting that personal credit together, because that's your foundation. You can't have a house without foundation. You got to have a foundation, which is your personal credit. So get your first personal credit fixed. Like I said, you don't have to use me. You can use somebody else, you know, but just make sure you do it. Pay your bills on time, set you out a budget, put your savings as an expense, protect your money. Please, people, please, 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 people, get life insurance. Please I'm not a licensed professional, but there are so many life insurance programs out there and products out there that'll help you be your own bank. That's what you want to do. I don't want to say the name. I think it's IUL, but I don't want to misquote me, but that's one product that will help you be able to, you can borrow from that money without any penalty to invest in other things and do whatever you want to do with it. So please protect your finances, get a will and trust. That's important, especially if you have assets in a business. Make sure you have a will and trust. A will is, you have to have a will and trust if you have assets. Because if you don't have a trust, probate it will have a right to come get it if need be. So put it in a trust. Put the trust. If you don't want the house to ever be sold, like my family land in Virginia, my grandparents who were sharecroppers, 100 acres of land, they put it in, their trust that their property can never ever be sold, never. So that's what you want to do. That's fine, but you still got to know and tell people, your family, what to do. Get you your what's that I'm thinking of, the one, power of attorney. Couldn't think of it. So power of attorney, you know, you need to have a medical document in place. What do you want to do? Is something, if you can't talk, who is going to talk for you? You need to have that in place. Who's going to make the decisions? What decisions that you want to be made based on what happens to you. All of that needs to be in writing. You don't want your family members to be fighting over that, along pulling and fighting and screaming over your possessions. Protect your money. Protect your money. Please get the proper insurances. Yes, it costs money, but it's an investment into your life to protect your money. That's how you got to think of it. So life insurance is, wills and trusts, power of attorney, medical, I forgot the technical term for it, but it's a medical documentation that will state what you want to happen amongst you are passed out or can't talk or whatever, and who's going to be responsible for all of that. All of that needs to be in place. All of that needs to be in place. So make sure that you are doing it. And I know it's hard to think about, like, oh, when I die, I don't want to think about dying. It's not about thinking about dying. It's about protecting your life and your family's legacy. That's what it's about. And if you don't want to do that, if you're selfish and only thinking about now, you're going to hurt your family in the end. Just point blank in the period. So like I said, I'm not a licensed insurance professional. I should be. I might go back to it. I did have my insurance license back in 2011, but I let it go. So just, if you got certifications, and even if you're not using this, keep them up. You never know when you have to go back to it. So because I'm regretting not keeping mine, because I did it. I studied for that test in 7 days and passed it. 7 days. That's one of the easiest tests I ever took. But I was able to sit down and study for it too. But I'm going to get back in the insurance game. Chanela, I know I owe you, girl. And I did not forget. So I'm going to get with her on that. So make sure, you are building, you are growing, and you are protecting building, growing, and protecting, or however you want to, whatever order you want to put it in. But just make sure that you're doing that. Just it's a cry out to my people. We have to do things the right way. Oh, you doing insurance, Arkenny? Well, I promised somebody else I was gonna be on her team, so I can't do that. But I'm loyal to a fault. I'm sorry, I gotta keep my promises to people. But yeah, well, good job on that, Arkenny. I'm glad that you're doing it. So, like I said, I'm Toria Howard. If you don't know who I am, originally from Detroit, Michigan. What up, though, to all my Detroit people? Now resided in Memphis, Tennessee, where I'm all things real estate, residential, and commercial. So if you want to invest, you want real estate investment properties, I am your girl because I can help you do those calculations and all of those things because I'm certified in it and I have my own company so I know how that works. So if you are an investor and you want to learn or want to soon to be an investor, I can help you with your portfolio. I can also help you get the funding that you need for that portfolio. So I have the products that you need for your next real estate deal. Any commercial product, if you need money for your businesses, if you need business funding, I can help you with that. There are qualifications, so you just have to tap in with me to find out what those are. And also, I'm in the credit restoration financial literacy space. My goal is to help 1,000 plus people become homeowners and invest in real estate or whatever, or just have more confidence in walking around knowing that you are the bank. It starts with you. So I bid y'all adieu in my Shakespearean. I bid y'all adieu. I talk English, so don't judge me. And I'll see you guys at the TOP. Bye. Oh, you want to know here?